Hello. Hey, thanks for checking out my van tour. We're selling my Mercedes Sprinter camper van here and thought I'd do a walkthrough video. The van itself is a Mercedes Sprinter 2500. It's the 144-inch wheelbase with the rear wheel drive. It's got the V6 turbo diesel engine with about 8,000 miles. This is a personal van. We've been building these vans for 5 years full time right outside of Aspen. And customers deliver vans and we'll do them custom however they'd like. But this was my own personal van. So I kind of did pick and choose how I wanted it to be. On the roof, we've got 2 roof fans. We've got 300 watts of solar. So that solar array is charging a 200 amp hour lithium battery bank that's on the passenger side here. On the driver's side in the cabinets below, we have a 20-gallon fresh water tank. Oops, the sink was on sprayer. So that sprayer function is actually really handy to have. I designed this to I put the sink right near this half slider window with the idea of being able to rinse off real easily right outside, whether rinse myself off or the bikes or the dog or whatever. And so we kind of put that right by the sink, right by that window to make it easy to get to. We've done them in the past where we put the shower sprayer on the cabinets near the rear door, and to have to open up the rear door, it's not that big a deal, except that I travel where I have a trailer hitch will have a bike rack on it, and so if I have a couple bikes, opening the door is kind of cumbersome, and if it's a hassle, I'd probably just tend to just not do it. And so that kind of was to resolve that sprayer. And there's several things like that. It's like these seat swivels. These are Alpine mechanism seat swivels. And yeah, they're the most expensive ones, but they're just the best ones. The other brands, Scopima and Sportscraft, they're kind of clunky to turn around. Like you have to be, they don't just move smoothly, and they also are loud. And they're not all the brands have an offset swivel like these, and so when there's a center swivel, they start turning and the door is in the way, so you have to open the door. So these are actually really easy and they're totally quiet. So I'm always happy to do it. I just turn them around and without no worries. So then we have this great little jump seat as well. Inside of it is a great storage compartment. I keep and there's also a cassette toilet. These cassette toilets are just, they're not for full-time use. It's just just to have on board if needed. And you put a blue chemical in there, and we maintain them ourselves. Tend to find there's bathrooms everywhere we go, so I don't really worry. And I don't want to take up real estate putting a whole bathroom in here, right, or a big shower. That would take up this entire most of the free space. I just personally don't like having half the van, all the space that those take up. And then I pick and choose, get to use the space and indulge in other comforts. And so, we put big giant sink, got the big fridge, 130-liter fridge here. And I wanted to just do 5 minutes just to give a feel for the van better than pictures can. And we do have an extended video for this as well, going over all the little features, but this kind of shows the space, overhead shelf for storing stuff up there. Nice open cabinets all throughout. Things will shift around in here, but nothing comes flying out. Having them open like this works fine. Been doing it for years. Just even if there was doors, like things might shift around. And having them open is nice. It just has I can light them from within and see what I'm looking for, right? See what I have for groceries, what I might be running low on. They also allow you to have oversized things, stuff, maybe a quilt or something that can just stick out a little bit, not a big deal. We have can put about 15 or so pieces of clothing on hangers here, hung up on the side of the bed there. The cubbies will allow, you could also just use the cubbies different, however we might need. There's a USB charger by the bed. I'm not going to crawl up there, you got the idea. There's right on the deck of this thing. There's USB chargers. Got just enough light to maybe go for a little walk, which we're going to do next. And I'm grateful you take the time to watch this. If you're interested, the van's available, so please don't hesitate to reach out if you are. And we could do a video tour if you'd like, or you know, private video tour on FaceTime or Messenger, and answer all your questions directly. And I'm really grateful you take the time to watch this. So thank you so much. Have fun.